You know, with the same pitching rotation this weekend that you did last weekend?
We'll go. Minch, Schreiber. We'll have Lutz. We didn't use Lutz at all this week because we used him quite a bit on the weekend. So, we'll have Lutz available. Andrew Jeske will be available. We'll probably go to Gavin Downs. We'll go to anybody right now that's throwing strikes and challenging hitters. So,
you talk about the progression you've seen from Minch from the beginning of the season to what he's showing you now as the number one.
Well, he set the bar pretty low on his first outing, so. But he's so much better than that. That was just one of those things that it got away, and but yeah, he's definitely gotten better. His command is better. He's able to get down in the zone. He was a guy in high school that would probably, walk 9 and strike out 15. So he's definitely gotten to the point where he's command pitcher and is minimizing his free bases, and he can overpower hitters. He's got to continue to work on his breaking ball and keep developing that. But as he gets that over, he's been able to get more hitters and keep them off balance, I think. So he's got one of the better changeups. So he's got a 3-pitch repertoire that, if it keeps developing, he's going to be pretty good.
Is it more of a mental progression you need to see from a freshman in that kind of role than a physical one?
No, for him it's probably just a little bit more physical. As a freshman, he's got as much confidence of any pitcher that we put on the mound, which is a little sad. But that's who Jordan Minch is, and that's why we wanted to put him on Friday anyways, because I think he goes out there with some savvy and with some intent to, do whatever he's capable of doing to get him out. And but he's confident. He's definitely confident. If you're a freshman and you're confident, I guess you're called cocky. If you're an older guy and confident, then you're experienced. But he's confident. He's probably, like I said, right now one of our most, if not our most confident pitcher.
What do you think? What do you think about Northwestern coming up over the weekend?
They've got great arms, and they're athletic. They played Nebraska, I thought, pretty well on the weekend, and probably could have came away with a win or two there. But they're going to be. It's going to be one of the better Northwestern teams I know that we've faced. So we got to get over this hump of not playing, we're playing bad baseball as far as giving up free bases, and we had to fight Penn State. We minimized in some of those games at Penn State. It's just that Penn State, I think they gave us double-digit free bases in 2 of those ball games. So, we're not going to expect that from Northwestern. They're going to play good defense. They're going to pitch it. We're going to have to earn everything that we get.
All right. I just had one question regarding Jake Hansen. Hasn't had the best 2 games. He's one of the better hitters on the team. What do you have to do this weekend to come back and be as good as he's been?
Well, he was chasing, I think, a little bit, so he's got to let the ball get back in the zone for him and let it travel deep. He can't try to do too much. He's probably seeing his batting average go down, and he's got to just stay confident with it. But he's leaving the zone too much now, especially as a small guy. So anytime he starts chasing down and things like that, then he's probably pressing a little bit. So he's just got to stay with the hard ground balls and line drives. He's not going to. This isn't a fly ball ballpark. He's not a fly ball hitter, so he's got to do more line drive ground balls.
Getting settled in and getting comfortable at this level and with the game?
Yeah, obviously there was nerves, first game, but that's no excuse. I needed to perform to my ability, which I didn't. But just throwing strikes and working on the 3 pitches is gonna help me out a lot.
Do you? What ways do you feel like you just as a pitcher you've progressed since the beginning of the season?
Just control. I've always had problems, control issues, even throughout high school. I was like up and down, but it's gotten a lot better. Just control.
Now that you're in that number 1 spot for the weekend, do you feel is there some added responsibility there to get the weekend started right or set a tone? Or
yeah, I definitely think so. My job obviously is to give the team a chance to win. So Friday conference game, we want to get the first one. So obviously we want to win the series. So.
Did you expect to come in as a freshman and be a weekend rotation right away?
I knew there was a chance. I knew I had to come in and work hard, and I worked hard throughout the fall and the winter, and I think I earned my spot.
Minch is done, coming in, and now he's been your number 1 starter here for last weekend. And what have you seen from him just as far as the progression of his game?
I definitely have seen him
as far as facing adversity, his own adversity, he's come back from it a lot better. In the beginning of the season, he was a little bit immature. He would get wild, and he'd get progressively wild, but throughout the game, even if he has a couple walks, he'll settle down, and he'll kind of pitch out of his own jams a little bit.
The pitchers coming around, does it take the pressure off the offense at all? Because that obviously
Definitely. Earlier in the year, we had our starters were giving up a few runs early in the game, and it kind of put a lot of pressure on our offense. We kind of started trying to do too much, but starters definitely limiting the runs early in the game takes the pressure off our offense to score some runs.